Hi Sleepers! Today I'm here to talk to you about all of the things that we added to the game in the Chapter 2 update. There's a bit of something for everybody in here. For those of you who enjoy the storytelling in Dune Awakening, you'll know that when we launched the game we ended with a pretty big cliffhanger. Chapter 2 continues the main storyline, drawing you deeper into the conspiracy that surrounds the Imperium. At the heart of Dune Awakening is your character, and we're proud to tell you that you're now able to re-customize your character at 2 locations in the world. And included with this re-customization update are several new hairstyles and tattoos. These hairstyles and tattoos are available both in the character re-customizer and in character creation at the start of the game. You'll also find in Arrakis and Harco new contracts that you can take from a contracts board. In addition to that, as you explore the world now, you're going to be running across dynamic encounters. You'll see a flare go up in the distance, and that lets you know that something new is happening that you haven't seen before. And for those of you who spent their time tracking down and completing all of the trainer questlines before launch, we have new archetype armors as rewards for completing those questlines. So now you'll be able to look like the Bene Gesserit you always wanted to be. We've been very focused on listening to your feedback around quality of life on the game, and we've added a bunch of improvements in this update. Things such as renaming storage containers, the auto run / auto drive / auto fly key that allows you to automatically move your vehicles and character forward. We've adjusted the timers in the deep desert so that the loot boxes and the NPCs will respawn at the same time. We've added vehicle seat hotkeys to make it easy for you to swap between different seats in your vehicles, particularly useful when out mining with a buggy. And of course the ever requested changes to cobalt paste volume and the capacity of storage on the Assault Ornithopter. For those of you who are connoisseurs of the deep desert, we've also been making massive changes and improvements to stability and gameplay. We've made the entire sector borders of the deep desert and taken them and reworked them. There's no longer quicksand, crossing the borders should no longer lead to any form of vehicle loss, and you'll be able to run, shoot, and drive across borders as well as fly now. We've improved the reliability of rockets on Ornithopters, so that as a player, it will be very clear to you whether you're hitting or not, and making sure that where you hit is where the damage is applied. We've also added lower tier rocket launchers that players can use, allowing you to lock onto vehicles from the ground, which should change the way that you play strategically in the deep desert. We've also made general improvements to combat across the board, including fixing sprint attacks so that they are better at targeting, making sure that NPCs react correctly when attacked, and adding effects so that you know when you're out of stamina and when you're about to get a second wind. Along with the free update in Chapter 2, there's also our DLC, Lost Harvest. The philosophy as we approached working on Lost Harvest was to think about ways in which we could tell side stories that are a part of Frank Herbert's universe but have not been explored widely in other media. You'll start your journey in this DLC by being called to the wreck of the Mithra, a harvester that's been shot down. You'll begin to uncover a conspiracy almost 10,000 years old that leads you through deep testing stations throughout the Haga Basin map. Upon completing this journey, you'll now find yourself with access to the tread wheel. It accelerates very quickly to max speed, and it can drive in reverse at the same speed at which it can go forward. We've tried to make sure that people who own the DLC can craft and give these vehicles to their friends as well. So you don't have to own the DLC to get access to our tread wheel. For people who enjoy building and decorating their bases, the DLC comes with several building pieces and decorations for your base. There's also a bunch of other cosmetics that come with the DLC. Weapon skins, armor skins, some emotes, and of course, the ever popular dragon flamethrower that I know Reddit loves. Thank you everybody who's been a part of Dune Awakening's journey so far. Our entire team is very excited to be working on the things that you've requested for the future, and we're going to continue to work hard to earn your trust and make this game the greatest game that it can be. Thank you everybody.